Yeah, we're the Pistons. I should have did the tutorial.
Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Alan.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
You said what was the pass?
I wonder who's the best of the other guy. Will that elevate the next couple of weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it. Block at 6. Sit outside. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. It's on the move. It's the jumper for 2.
Is there a sprint line?
Advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Yeah, it's R2, I think.
Harris outside.
Oh, shit.
One thing you can say about Boston, they know how to put a team together. Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. That's good for them today. Look, my friend, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old Bad Boys this season? Well, they were fancy. They played hard and they faced physical basketball. A team that faced that was textbook transition offense. Yeah, once you burst through steam like that, you gotta look right towards the rim. Sweet play. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call him. Might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Oh. Here's Cunningham. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Thompson. And
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Allie LaFleur spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Allie?
I'm trying to figure out the buttons and stuff.
The staff wants to be so offense and defensively that size will really be a factor. It's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play them tonight.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Shit.
It's all foul. He'll take it. Brown. Increase in this game. And the skill set, too, is developed. He hits the second from the line. As of now, Jaylen Brown kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close range hooks. Tatum, good.
Trying to see what difficulty it's
He
on.
connected to him on the perimeter. You know, Brandon, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. That's true, BA. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't be loud or act out. He's there.
Ah,
And so it's fine, but he brings it up to the Celtics. Extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
I think I'm just barely getting off. Giggity.
Suddenly, just maybe a little too flashy there. That's unfortunate. I like to check in terms of the game plan tonight. They might have checked six, but they're doing everything else. Only focus on the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. Like tonight, all the hustle play.
Got it.
Now just use that energy.
Oh, yeah. Gotta laugh. Because I know when I was setting it up, I instead of put on rookie or whatever, I put it on pro.
Off the front iron.
I'm not sure if that was the right thing though.
Really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after down something like that.
Got it.
Vice Anderson coming better and better from that range. Here's Brown.
Gotcha.
Something like that. He's usually going to make those. Now here's Thompson. Still without a bucket. Doesn't do that. White the middle. Pulls it down.
A little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's been that close.
Shit. Oh shit.
As an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stat for the Celtics. I'm going to say the defensive intensity has been really making it hard for offense to hold on to the ball. He just hasn't been able to get it going in this period.
I haven't seen him in a football stuff where you start between his offensive step. They're allowing him to settle in.
And so here's Thompson. This stretch I'm excited about turning in this league. Taken from long range. Ready to move out. Thompson.
Shit.
Inside. That guy. Nice D.
Some nice D.
Porzingis grabs the board.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection made it questionable at best.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Ooh.
Well, then from the wing.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Tatum. Leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Broadcast so far, halfway through the first half of this one. After the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise? Defensively, their gambles are paying off.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now. Just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham. It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls. More because of the salary cap.
Shit. Gotta get good at that.
Down low.
Seems like they made it smaller since the last time. The shooting replicate.
Celtics lead. Wide open. Finishing the fast break. Yeah, tricky areas for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Slightly early.
Down the boards. Stick with fundamentals there. Shot, flip shot, out. Just destroyed you. Pass to Harris.
I didn't mean to do that.
Locked it down low that time.
Well, not making it easier on their fills right now, that's for sure.
Brothers.
Man, these guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their get up off the floor.
Too late.
But they have a slight advantage in a very important it's shooting the ball.
And this Brown for three.
Dang it.
From the triple. Brown's got 7 points. Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release. Thompson. Just a terrific. It's going to fly, that's for sure. There's yeah, the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. 11 here in the corner alone. Thompson scanning the floor. Launches it.
Shit.
That's on Thompson. Boston on offense. They're on a 14.
Get out of my way.
And here's Brown for three. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Ooh, you missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. You won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
5-15. Tatum's long break. And shot no good. And so it's Detroit with him. Pass to Harris. Back to Thompson. Right hand outside. The three. That doesn't go either. Work. Just like this is Boston. Detroit with the ball. Harris right side.
Too late. Damn it. Shit.
Playmaking is something to watch. Right that pass, right there. A double in the great position. To the middle. This guy is crazy. And Brown levitates over the floor. Yes, trail 5-15. Here's Harris. Takes the three. And that one goes.
Damn.
9 in this one. It's just executing at a high level. Taking what the defense allows and putting it out.
Too late. Damn.
It's talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running the plays, pulling the score. Tatum. He's building these off. He's impossible to defend. Delivery from Thompson.
Another shot.
He's had time to drop 4 seconds. The steal.
Yeah.
There's the
The
three.
three. Offensive rebounds.
Hmm.
And she'll take a
Damn.
after 2. Clearly a foul on that job. And Durant doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. At 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size. And he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and running back. He's got quick feet and able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court.
Yeah, the other team, a big concern here, if they're trailing and the lead is growing.
Thompson's shot is off.
What?
It's poultry.
I can't hear you.
Here.
To get on the board.
What is that? What?
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize.
I threw it to the computer.
Mission accomplished.
It's a good sign of take this.
I'm not sure. That was for the career. It might still be at pro.
Continuing to pile it on. Up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here's Brown for 3. Oh,
Damn.
that's his 8th make of the game. It's just incredible. He's really making
I was trying to throw it at you, but it threw it back. Ryan. Why is it saying there are no remaining players in this game? Why did we just get kicked off? I'm gonna check the difficulty. Checking the difficulty. Yeah, I'm going to. What? Yeah. Is that what we're at? Oh yeah, it's at pro. You wanted that rookie? Do you want to? Do you want to mess with the quarter length? All right. Now it's at rookie. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm turning my headset on.
It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. We're in the Motor City as the Detroit Pistons plan to take advantage of home court. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
Very late.
One thing, Doris, that should attract
I hate
a lot
this
of attention in
new
this game, that matchup at the
aiming
guard
system.
position. That is going to be special.
Well,
Damn
it's
it.
a point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now here's Thompson. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Cunningham for 3. It's good from long range. Cunningham's got the first points up on the board for Detroit.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
2 free throws coming up, and they call
Damn
a
it.
shooting foul. And Greg, we were talking
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You can use the right analog to shoot, too. Accidentally found that out.
Holiday looking for an opening. And a miss there on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The
Oh,
defense
didn't do
just
that.
dodged a bullet there.
I was looking at the wrong character.
Here's Durant. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr., a better playmaker than maybe people think. This guy very good at breaking the defense down.
Holiday with the 3. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave
Slightly late.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. From 18 feet away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harris up top. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Cans the shot from the wing. Cunningham's got 7 points.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
Duren pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's good for 2. 9 points in the game so far.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Brown wide open. He fires. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think
No, I didn't
they
mean to do
settle
that.
from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 4. That one falls.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Here's Holiday. Rebounded by the Pistons. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Celtics trailed by 6. Tatum drives in.
Violation.
Last touch by Duran.
Yeah.
1:32 left to play here in the first. Brown inside the line. Boston again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And that one, good.
So fast of foot.
Oh,
on
yeah,
the run
Daddy.
of Sear. Tough to catch.
Oh, yeah, Daddy.
On the wing, Brown. Boston again missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
What?
Celtics trailed
A
by
shark?
8. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity.
You
Looks
got
like
this
it'll
because
be a
I gotta
transition
check my
tip-off.
food.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
I know some of them though, characters just start moving by itself
Getting the
if they're not
ball
playing.
on a string, creating some opportunities.
Now here is Holiday. He
Yep.
has 6.
Oh, it smells so good.
Cans the shot with nobody near him. 7 points for Jaylen Brown.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Kind of want to put some slap your mama on this.
And finished off by Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
Here's Cunningham.
Yeah.
And it's rebounded by
Spikes.
Drew Holiday.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Celtics trail by 5. But Trey.
Did it.
Duran pulls it in.
My character was just standing there like dirt.
Cunningham looking it over. Missed inside. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He totaled 14 points in the
Nice.
quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this.
That's hot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into
Oh,
the
he
painted
stole it.
area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Oh,
Let's check in with our reporter, David
I slapped
Aldridge.
his ass.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Pistons leading by 5. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Taken away by Brown. Here's White. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Cunningham's got 16.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
11 feet away. Here's Brown. The shot comes out. Good D by Thompson. The Pistons leading. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Brown. All alone. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now that's 11 points for Jaylen Brown. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's doubling. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
I'm afraid right here.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown.
Got it out of there.
Detroit.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk. You've got to put down.
Oh, too early. Oh, I still got it.
No time at all on that one. And it's a 9-point Piston lead.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years,
no,
it's scary.
That doesn't go either for Brown.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
so you throw it back.
Thompson for 3.
Gotcha.
Another 3 for Detroit. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Cunningham's shot is off. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any
His shard is off.
crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And he recovers it.
Where the hell is my character?
Bangs home the trifecta.
I was like, where the hell am I over there?
Just a 5-point Detroit lead.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White
Too early.
drives and fires
Shit.
from three-point, and it is on target.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Inside. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, look at him. I'm right in the middle. Make that booty go pop. I created that dance.
Pistons leading by 3. Cunningham outside. Over Holiday.
Gotcha.
Here's Thompson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Thompson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
There's Brown with the 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Brown, no good. Here's Thompson.
Shit.
Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Bounce pass from Tatum. White. Boston, no good that time either. Pistons leading by 8. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Boston, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. And that one drops. Cunningham's got 23.
And sometimes you forget Cunningham's height, but what he puts it to use down low.
Tatum no good. Thompson outside. 4 seconds left. Yep, that one goes. Thompson's got 16.
And they've repeatedly moved inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so is Detroit with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's White. Pass to Holiday. There's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Holiday's got the first bucket of the third here for the Celtics. Pistons leading by 7. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a
stupid thing.
town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
On the wing, Harris. The Pistons working the ball around now. Back to Cunningham. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yeah.
Celtics trailed by 5. Over in the corner, Brown. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here are the Pistons now. Thompson from long range.
Sure.
They get the rebound. Hardaway with a wide open look. And again, it's the
Damn.
Pistons missing. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Here's White. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson with it. He's picked up by White. Thompson with the bucket. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. The wide open look here for Holiday. A 3-pointer off the mark. Pistons leading by 7. On the wing, Hardaway. Cunningham outside. buries it from three-point range.
Boom, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. We're glad they're still together. Duren pulls it in.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention.
Does it help I don't know all the buttons yet?
Now, here's Thompson, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Over Holiday.
Well, there's defensive buttons too that help out.
By 12. Guys,
I think it's L2. It's like
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid
helps
off.
with guarding somebody.
It's Brown on the wing. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 18 points in the game.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Left side, Harris. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Boston now. 9-point game. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin. And really been a big-time star.
I'm playing with the one hand.
23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but
hit
Jason's
the
not
wrong
only
button.
embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Right on the bucket. Cunningham's got 30.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
And here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Thompson inside the line. Rebound, Boston. Brown outside. Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-5 run. Cunningham with it. Guarded by Holiday. And the shot goes down. 34 points for Cade Cunningham. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. Down by 15. That one goes. Count it.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That three-level scoring coming into play.
In the corner, it's Harris. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Cunningham's shot is off. Celtics trail by 13. Here's White. Right side, Porzingis. Brown outside. 5 to shoot. Holiday with the 3.
Oh, damn.
Cans it from downtown. Holiday's got 16. Thompson.
That's pretty smooth though, the spin.
And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter season
Spin, peel, whoosh.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter.
Shit, I was gonna bite.
Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pistons. Celtics trail by 13. Here comes Tatum. And he lays it straight in.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Woo-hoo.
Cunningham for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 40 points.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Beyond the arc. And another three.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Brown. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been
Ryan, I wish I could give you a good game already.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for him in this
good
one.
games,
They've
thank.
managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Thompson from long range.
Oh, yeah.
Right on target. Thompson's got 23.
Why am I on the thing?
From beyond the
Can you see me on top of the podium?
This entire fourth quarter.
It feels
It's like,
they
what the
have
hell?
worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a
I jumped too
performance.
early.
Celtics trail by 20. Here's Tatum. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Cunningham for three. Knocks down the three ball. Cunningham's got 48.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Thompson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here
Oh.
to regain some confidence.
I was humping him too much.
Blows, it's going to be on Asar Thompson. That
Humping
will
his
be
leg.
foul number 5 on him. Here's Brown to the middle. Here's Holiday. White. And White with the stuff.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Here's Cunningham. Rebound by Drew Holiday. On offense, here are the Celtics. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons leading by 23. From downtown.
Shit. That thing goes too.
The shot misses.
I'm still not used to the
And
shooting
Tatum will
thing.
bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Now Brown. White wide open. He fights. No good from outside. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Pistons passing it around. Harris outside.
I was trying to throw it to you.
Thompson for three. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 28 points for the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open look.
It's good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's Boston with it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance,
And it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pistons.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory,
oh, really?
if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cade Cunningham.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Basket good. Cunningham's got 52 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Damn.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Launches it from deep. And Boston with the rebound. An even 3-on-3 break. Up and in on the layup. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Trailing by 17. Brown, no good. Here's Cunningham. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. Durant.
Yeah. Is there... trying to see if there's a rematch button, but it has you clear. Still there. Yeah, every time you see me staring around, it's because of the... Yeah. You're still on the game with me, too.
They can't speak to the watch them go weaker than knees are hello. They always want to catch up on reason, but the peace is the reason that I woke. How you get the least if you've been through the most? It beats me, I suppose. I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven.
This time I'm playing against you.
Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop me.